Hey man, you need to hear this. If you're looking for fast, cheap, and reliable MUT coins, I highly recommend to check out my sponsor, DMC, Discount MUT Coins, and use code 187 for 10% off at checkout.
Raiders offense, I mean, you could do everything in that book. That's like a custom playbook. Again, looking to run the ball with Clinton Portis and Jukebox, but can pass if need be. He has two really good receivers.
As these players get their audibles set up, their depth chart set. So happy to have all you guys out there. Special shout out to all the Colts fans looking to see who will be donning the blue and white in California for the club championships. This one, I feel like this one is about as evenly matched as we can get in the semifinal.
Exactly. And again, passer versus runner. But as I'm seeing some of the formations that Elijah's going to, it's a lot of running sets. So
as you see Mr. Hitstick, the Madden 18 Colts club champion. Spoto, last year the Colts are going to get a brand new club champion here in Madden 20. First down and 10, and it's going to be TeamElijah starting out on offense. This Colts-heavy offense, Peyton Manning, the general at the helm. He'll give it to Dalvin Cook. Little spin cycle. He'll pick up 7.
Great spin right there on this stretch. And if you're a Colts fan, it's got to look great seeing Peyton, that quarterback right there with Hilton and Harrison. I know if I was a Jet fan watching the Jets, that would be great.
Man, that's the great part about Ultimate Team is get those throwback players and mix it in with a little T.Y., a little Marvin Harrison. Build your Colts fantasy team as Cook will take it up the middle. We mentioned TeamElijah is built as a balanced player.
Right, and you're seeing that I form to start, stretch, dive. Saints book, it's got a lot for it. Here it looks like an I form tight.
Dalvin Cook at the top of that I. Manning under center. He's going to give it to Dalvin Cook one more time, right up the A-gap. Give him 5 and a first down, the ground and pound, working early.
Yeah, he's really controlling the pace right now. He's keeping it slow. You see right here, he's just trying to get Cook healthy and just staying in the I-forms here, going to I-form close.
I know he's in the Saints offensive playbook. You don't see the Saints running a whole lot of I formation, but TeamElijah liking what he is seeing. As he's also got a pretty good tight end, by the way. Delaney Walker on the outside. That's a 90 overall tight end. It's going to be Dalvin Cook. Stretch run, left side, nowhere to go.
Good run D right there. Yeah, Walker is definitely a good run blocking tight end. Palomalu with a good block shed right there. But I want to mention that the Saints book, you mentioned balance. I would say besides the Raiders, that probably is the second most balanced book.
But the big important thing in salary cap is to have the personnel to run that balanced offense. Manning all sorts of time. First pass of the day. Peyton Manning to T.Y. Hilton. Colts fans at home excited to see that combo.
Nice to see him going into the pass from a running set. I like that combination right there with the post and slant underneath. Great job.
And just like that, already to the 44-yard line. Why not give it back to Dalvin? Stretch run, left side. No abilities on Dalvin Cook, relying just on his skill alone.
Yeah, I mean, and he definitely has skill, so you are going to see him make plays. The 3 secure tacklers will be tough to break the tackles, even if he did have, let's say, armbar. So, great defensive lineup, but a great running back to match it.
Cook getting a breather. Shane Vereen in at halfback. He'll take the carry. Left side, gets stuck on a blocker. Nowhere really to go, and now a 3rd and 7. We'll see if TeamElijah decides to break out the passing game.
Here he does go to the passing game, going into shotgun. It's tough to waste a down having to run with Vereen, but he had to right there. This is definitely manageable. Going into the gun tight offset TE. Look for a corner out to the left. Best play in this formation.
Yeah, motion Grant to the right side. Put a little bunch formation over there. T.Y. Hilton, the lone wide receiver on the left side. Dalvin Cook on the right hip of Peyton Manning, the general. Great block by Cook in the middle. Waiting, looking, and he throws a pick. It's Randy Bullock with the interception. Throw the ball on 3rd down, and we have our first turnover of this semifinal.
Ah, what a mistake right there. He was in field goal range. He actually winded up having the post open over the top, but pressure was coming in. He forced the throw at his user, got the pick, and that is a big mistake to start the game.
It looked like the user was going to follow the receiver all the way to the right side, but what a user play by Nick is Beast. Able to get back to the middle and intercept that pass, looking for Delaney Walker. Now, Roethlisberger, he'll give it to Clinton Portis. Right up the right side, give him 9 on first down.
Yeah, I mean, he's going to establish that run game. Best running back. High break tackle on that Portis, high speed, and then the jukebox to break tackles when juking. this is going to be very hard to stop, and like I said, hot route master just in case. I'm just wondering how often he actually does go to the pass. Right now he doesn't really need to because he's in control.
Roethlisberger will send Smith in motion. Portis still in the backfield. He's going to get the carry right up the gut. Little juke move for show. Showing off that jukebox to the 37-yard line. If you're Nick his beast, you got to be feeling confident right now.
Oh, yeah, he's definitely feeling great. Getting the stop, running the ball with effectiveness to start the game. And you got to understand with jukebox, that's not just a ability to break a tackle, it's actually to get open in space. So sometimes you're going to do that to screw around with the opponent's user. So right there, he didn't actually have that success with it, but you will see him do that more often.
Well, Roethlisberger in great position as we're nearing the end of the first quarter. Scoreless semifinal number 1 in the Colts Club Championship. Handoff, Portis fights through a tackle, and that's what makes Portis so tough. Even when he's hit a yard from the line of scrimmage, he still picks up 6.
Exactly, falling forward right there, and just control. He's probably going to bring this down to the end of the first. No reason not to. Start in the second, gonna get ball at half. Just got to take it one play at a time. Control, calm, collective. No reason to do easy. I would just keep running the ball until Elijah has any form of run D.
As that will take us to the end of 1. It is scoreless. But Nick is beast with a turnover, able to drive into enemy territory. Looking for points on this drive. If you're TeamElijah, sort of the same message. No reason to panic yet. We're only 1 quarter down, and it's still a scoreless game.
Right. I mean, he was in field goal range before he threw a pick. Well, close to field goal range. So he's proven that he can move the ball. It was just kind of a mistake. We got to see what he does on offense. But right now, 2nd and 4 in that strong eye tight. Looks like he's going to run.
He's going to motion DeMarco out of the backfield. Stretch run right side for Portis. But Lewis with a nice gap shoot on the right side, able to make that run play, lose a couple. Now a 3rd and 7. Where does Nick his beast go from here?
It's still a run or pass situation. 3rd and 7, maybe in past Maddens, that's 100% a passing situation, but in this game it's not, because let's say you get 4 yards and it's 4th and 3, you might want to go for that. We'll see.
Roethlisberger's going to drop back to pass. Pressure from the right side. Picked up nicely. Roethlisberger out of the pocket. Blazing speed. He'll get near the 1st down marker. Call it a 4th and short. And this is no decision time. Going for this the whole way.
I don't know, because he did get a stop. So I wanted to mention that before. He did. This is free 3 points if he would kick the 3. But 4th and inches, you're running the ball with success. You have jukebox. It's tough to not go for it right here, but he's deciding to.
3-man front. From TeamElijah, it's going to be Portis up the middle. Lewis was able to get in the backfield, but Portis fights through the tackle and converts the 4th and short.
Great confidence in the run game and his offensive line, in his running back that he's spending so much cap on. If you're going to spend all that cap on that running back, might as well go for it on those tough situations, get in the 1st.
Yeah, you spent all that cap on the running back. He should be able to pick up half a yard. And the drive continues, under 3:40 to go in the first half. Clinton Portis has been the offense so far for Nick is beast, the defending Jaguars club champion. Roethlisberger under center I formation, gives it to Portis up the middle, big lane, and Portis will walk into the end zone. Nick is beast puts the first points on the board, 6-0 off the interception.
Great run, great drive, little I form tight. I feel like any running back could have made that play, just wide open gap, get in the touchdown.
About as easy as it gets. You can put all the abilities on Clinton Portis you want, but when your offensive line blocks like that, no jukebox needed. As we'll see if TeamElijah can respond to that. Let's look at that touchdown one more time. Looking like Moses parting the Red Sea.
Yeah, just a wide open run. Nick was probably a little surprised on how open that was, but he'll gladly take it. And TeamElijah has to bounce back.
3:22 to go in the first half. Manning will give it to Dalvin Cook. Stretch run, only a yard. Do you question in the salary cap building this team, going with a running back like Dalvin Cook, but not having any abilities?
Yeah, it's tough, especially with the way that he's playing, but he does have I keep saying it, Saints book has passing formations. He might just have to go to it a little earlier than he expected. And it seems like that's what he's doing now, going from tight to trips.
And making Nick his beast do some defensive changes. Only a 3-man rush. Manning stepping up.
Defense.
Great defense downfield. He's got all the time in the world, but that time to run out as Montez Sweat, the rookie, able to make a play.
Just fantastic coverage sack right there with his user taken away. Really nothing there for Elijah, and he had to take that sack, and now he's in a tough situation right here.
Defensively, Nick sends 3, drops back 8, and just not enough routes out there to get open. 3rd and long. Here comes the pressure. Manning waiting. Look, he's got T.Y. Possession catch. That one easy peasy lemon squeezy as Manning picks up the first down.
I love how comfortable he was in the pocket. It looked like that was like a 7-man rush. Everyone was sent. He did have time. Confident in the pocket. Finding the open read, getting the first down, getting down.
And now with a first down at the 2-minute warning, an opportunity for TeamElijah to tie it up before half. On first down, it's Dalvin Cook right up the middle. Bullock, who had the interception on the first drive, able to make the play.
I like the decision right there to run the ball. That's a very hard inside zone gun tight. It looked like he could have got a little bit more yards, a late block, and he's going for it.
It's Cook trying to find some room up the middle. It's tough running. Nick is Beast's defense, playing very well against the run.
But I feel like if you have a balanced team like TeamElijah has, these are the situations you want to be in. The 3rd and shorts, the 4th and shorts. You could grind it out with the team that you built that could run and pass with very good weapons.
Manning dropping back, 4-man rush from Nick is Beast, looking to the corner out for T.Y. Drop it in the bucket. Oh, Colts fans going, this is why he's the best receiver in the league.
Yeah, I love that play. Why out? One of the best plays in the game, and a great time to utilize it.
It's been the Manning-Hilton connection so far for TeamElijah inside the 30-yard line. Manning waiting. Good protection right over the middle this time. Delaney Walker's open, doesn't throw it to the other team.
I was just going to say that is the exact play in which he threw the pick. And I like the fact that he went back to it in literally the same exact situation around the same yard line, the post-hitch combo, and he found the open receiver on the hitch.
And made the right read. Now it's Cook up the middle. Dalvin Cook into the end zone. And TeamElijah an extra point away from tying this first semifinal up.
Oh, that is how you bounce back right there. That is how you bounce back. A lot of people could fold under pressure after getting stopped and then giving up 7 with only 40 seconds left, tying this ball game up. I love it.
Big Sean would be proud of that bounce back. It's a tie ball game, 41 seconds. So plenty of time for Nick is Beast to put together a drive, but let's take a look one more time. Much like the touchdown the other way, Dalvin Cook, plenty of room up the middle.
Just wide open for Cook. And, you know, both players got to stop the run a little bit better, but we shall see how they respond. Little single back wing flex close. Not that much time on the clock, so running could be difficult.
Does have 3 timeouts. It's going to be Portis. Stretch run left side. Big hole. First down and more. Makes a man miss. Down the field. It's Polamalu able to hold him up, but hey, there wasn't a whole lot of time. He's already at the 45-yard line.
Right. Perfect scenario. And something that I was actually thinking about with this game, it's kind of easier to get a big play running the ball sometimes than it is passing the ball. And when you do have the 3 timeouts, it does make sense to go for the run. Interested to see after he burns this next one if he keeps running.
On 1st and 10, it's Portis, stretch run one more time. That gap wide open again into open space, into the red zone, and saves the timeout by going out of bounds. Pete, 2 plays, he's already in the red zone.
Literally perfect. If he didn't get out of bounds, guaranteed field goal, obviously, but getting that big run and getting out of bounds, I mean, now you could do anything. You were very close to passing for a touchdown on any play. 2 timeouts, so you don't have to stretch the field out if you don't want to. You can run the ball again, which it looks like he is.
As we move Gresham to the right side. Now move him right back. 2 wide on the right side of that formation. 23 seconds remaining in the half. Here in semifinal number 1 of the Colts Club Championship, Nick Mazesco lights out with you. 1st and 10. Clinton Portis trying to find the edge. He'll be taken down. It looks like he got out of bounds. Another play to stop the clock and save a timeout.
Yep. Again, another great decision of running an outside run so you can get to the sideline. And now this is a perfect situation where you could throw a post route, you could throw a vertical streak to a tight end, and you could get the touchdown right here. And if you don't get it, you still have the timeouts.
2nd and 5. Nick is Beast looking to take a lead into halftime. Nick is Beast will also get the ball to start the second half. So all the more important for TeamElijah to hold the door. Portis left side, jukebox in play, but Lewis. Oh, how big has Ray Lewis been for this TeamElijah defense?
Touchdown saving tackle right there, and that was great defense. Better stick with the jukebox, but eventually get in the tackle. I like it.
What does Nick his Beast do on 3rd and short? 1 timeout remaining, 15 seconds left in the half. Portis in the backfield, Roethlisberger under center. Gresham in motion, it's gonna be Portis right up the middle, and he will walk into the end zone, hits the goal line and hits the house. Nick is Beast with a key touchdown before halftime.
Yeah, I mean, right there, this is so far the play of the game, obviously. Getting 7, going up 7, pretty much no time left. So he's gonna get the ball back, and perfect situation.
Man, a lot of people would call that the Aaron Rodgers special, the 2-for-1, able to get the ball in the second half, but I remember when Peyton Manning, he was the master of that in Indianapolis, able to get down the field, get a touchdown before the half, and then get the ball to start the second half. Is Clinton Portis. He's been the story for Nick his Beast.
Yeah, and I wanted to say, let's see if Elijah's Peyton Manning could do the same him right now, but it's going to be extremely difficult to make something happen. Passing, probably just going to run the ball here and go to half if nothing big happens.
He does have 11 seconds and all 3 timeouts. The general, he'll hand it to Dalvin Cook. No room on the left side, and it looks like TeamElijah going to be comfortable. Maybe gets one more run play off here, but not going to force anything downfield that may turn into a turnover.
Right. Again, the likeliness to get a 60-yard run or more is a lot more likely than passing the ball for 60 or more yards. So you're just going to run the ball, less stress, less risks that could happen. And if you break one, great. If not, you take it into half down 7.
Talk about the shifting of the meta. You never would say in Madden 19, I think a 60-yard run is more likely than a 60-yard pass, but the game changes each and every year.
Yep, and interested to see what that patch does to the gameplay, to the meta.
Going to change each and every week with that nasty streak patch, zones getting changed. Be interesting to watch the North Divisions play. Manning in trouble. He's going to break the sack of Telvin Smith, and then Griffin says, hold on, Peyton. You can't break a sack that easily. It is halftime in semifinal number 1. Nick is Beast with a 14-7 lead. Don't forget, you can get yourself one of those Team Core Elite cards. This is a great way to start off your Madden Ultimate Team. A phenomenal card. Just head over to Colts.com/Madden and sign up. Pete, you can never turn down free cards. You can never have too many.
That's it.
And T.Y. Hilton, I mean, we're not giving away some 60 overall scrub. This is a top player on the Colts.
Oh, yeah. Especially if you're a Colts fan and you're new to Madden Ultimate Team, it's going to improve your game and improve your team. Go with that T.Y. Hilton.
And you're seeing, guys, I mean, you're seeing right here, TeamElijah's got the powered up T.Y. Hilton. So if you love T.Y. and you want to get him, make sure you head over and sign up. 14-7 at the half. If you're TeamElijah, you threw an interception. How are you feeling, though, coming out of halftime only down 7?
Man.
That touchdown before the half killed him.
Yeah, I don't feel terrible, but I also don't feel great. This is the drive right here. This is definitely the drive.
The tone setter. Portis, left side. He's been hitting that hole all day. Inside the 50, inside the 40-yard line. It's got to find a way to stop that stretch run with Clinton Portis.
You want to ask me again how he's feeling?
Hey, how's TeamElijah feeling right now?
Yeah, I don't think he's feeling that good. He's got to find some run D. I don't know. What he's doing is not working, though.
And that is Tyreek Hill, receiver.
I love that audible.
2 tight ends and a fullback on the left side. Why not run a stretch? Lewis, though. There were so many blockers over there, and somehow you lost sight of 52.
I can't believe he made that play, but he did, and he got a stop for a loss, and hopefully he found something. We'll see. Doesn't look like that was the main run that Nick was using, so Nick is probably not going to go back to that, but that was good defense right there. TeamElijah is going to need a lot more of that.
2nd and 14. Nick is Beast already with a 7-point lead. And why not? Stretch run, Portis. Ray Lewis making plays, only a 3-yard gain. Key 3rd down here if you're TeamElijah.
Yeah, way better run D. That is the run that he's been having so much success in, that single back wing flex close stretch, motioning over to the strong side, and good run D. So,
Pete, you got any tips to stop the run over on Madden Daily?
Yeah, go and find Nick Hacko, because
just ask him.
Yeah.
What an unbelievable performance Nick Hacko had earlier in the day. 3rd and 11 for Nick is Beast. nearing the 3-minute mark in the third quarter. Will we see Clinton Portis get yet another carry? Yes, is the answer. Breaks one tackle, but can't break the second. TeamElijah with a little bit of run D.
Yeah, good stop. You know, he's going to be in a tough situation, but it's manageable. This very next drive just needs to keep going, have some success. A three would be difficult because the clock is going to dwindle down. You really want to get 7. Got to have at least something. Got to have points.
And don't forget, coming up next, a brawl on the field, and what may be a brawl on the mic. Pony Montana taking on Lil Man in semifinal number 2. Coming up at the conclusion of this game, but we still got about 7.5 minutes of game time, and TeamElijah got about half the stop that he needed, but only giving up a field goal. It's got to make him feel good.
Yeah, so I want to point that when Nick was running the ball, he was running the ball and getting a lot of chunks of yards, moving the ball fast. I feel like TeamElijah was a little bit more slow-paced, and now as he doesn't have the time on his side, he's got to move quickly. If he's going to run, he has to be quick with it, but it looks like he's going to pass, or not.
Or not. It's Dalvin Cook right side. Polamalu's out there. He makes the tackle, but 6 yards on the play.
So, you know, I thought he was going to pass because he is in the gun tight, but I do like the fact that if you are going to run out of a passing set, force Nick to not be in run deep. You're going to be in a pass defense trying to blitz everyone. A great time to run the ball, and now he looks like possibly a max protection here.
And if the blitz is brought, it's picked up nicely. Manning, he's taking the shot. He's looking for Harrison. Sanders is back there. He makes the play. Prime time on defense. A shot play from TeamElijah, and it's a shot in the arm that Nick is Beast gets.
Ah, man, I think he had it. I don't know if he threw a bullet pass up, but his quarterback got hit. Peyton Manning kind of sold him out on that pass. It looked like if it was just a little bit deeper, but he got hit as he threw it. Interception. Super unfortunate.
Just like that, after what was a great stop on defense, he gives it back. The second pick thrown by TeamElijah, and Clinton Portis, the little shimmy shake to pick up the first down.
Jukebox, baby. So running the jukebox, and really no need to pass the ball. He has the threat, but no need. Just let Clinton Portis win this game.
Clinton Portis, he has been the player featured throughout this entire club championship weeks. He has been used by so many, and why go away? If it ain't broke, don't fix it. 17-7 the score. Nick is Beast with the lead and the ball. Portis, right side. Doesn't matter if it's left, right, or center. Portis is finding big chunks of yards.
Yeah, continue establishing that run. Just looking great. Was running the dive out of that set, now going, running the stretch out of that set, now going to the dive, getting the first down. Just let that clock drip, milking that clock to win the game. Still some time left, but he's going to continue that strategy.
Under a minute to go in the third quarter, and Nick is Beast in firm control with 2 interceptions on the day.
For a cutback to the right.
Yeah, he's loved that. He seems comfortable running either way. It's not just left or right, up the middle. Portis, boy, he almost got back in level, and he may still be running.
If I'm team, I feel like you should be in a single high defense, which means having a safety over the top solo and then a strong safety in the box. You need more numbers to stop the run, and having 2 safeties over the top. Here we go. Switching down, safeties in the box. This is going to be a better defense to stop the run.
Clock continuing to run. Smith over on the left side. Portis in the backfield. Give it to him one more time. And this time, Clowney able to make a play. Polamalu able to make a play.
Good defense right there.
Get yourself a drink of water and put your 4s up in the chat. We are 5 minutes away from filling 1 slot in the final. Nick is Beast in control, but TeamElijah, he's still alive, only down 10.
This is going to be a huge play right here. Got to hold him. Even if it's 2 yards, it forces Nick into a tough decision on if he should go for it or not.
20 runs, no passes. Why go away from Clinton Portis? 3rd and 3, stretch run. Portis cuts it back up the middle. It's another first down. 206 yards for Clinton Portis, and Nick is Beast.
Just having a field day. Over 10 yards or more per carry, and he's riding his best player. That's all you could ask for when building a team. He made the decision to, not have a fast quarterback. He has options passing, but it's all about the run game with this Raiders book for Nick is Beast.
Portis at the top of the eye again. Hill in motion. Roethlisberger, he's been a handoff machine.
Good flip.
He's going to run to the right side. Can Lewis make a play? Portis hits the 30-yard line to the 29, but he was almost in the end zone.
Yeah, that is, a tactic a lot of people are doing. TeamElijah was not ready for that. Motioning over the receiver, running it opposite side, and TeamElijah just didn't have the numbers on that side to make a play and make a stop.
17-7. Nick Mazesko lights out here in semifinal number 1. Semifinal number 2 coming up next. Pony Montana and Lil Man. You're not going to want to miss out on the fireworks in that game. We're under 4 minutes to go. Portis gets a block. Can Savage make the play? Oh, he makes the shoestring tackle.
Good shoestring tackle right there, but more importantly, giving up the first down. And again, clock is going to go. So right here, you have to hold them to 3. Got to make this a 2-possession game. Get 7, and then find a way to get a stop. A lot you need to do to win this game. It starts right here, holding them to 3.
And you got to look up at that clock. You may have 3 timeouts, but you're running out of time. As wisely, Nick is beast using every second of the play clock. Smith with his calisthenics in the backfield. Portis up the middle on a misquote, a famous movie. Run, Portis, run, as Nick is beast scores one more time.
Clint Portis celebrating in the end zone because he knows this game is probably over. I don't know really if I'm TeamElijah what you could do at this point. You're just gonna have to go into your empty sets. The gun tight, you gotta just sling it and pray that Peyton Manning works magic.
And this is the interesting thing about Madden NFL 20 and what we've seen as we see one more time. It's just right up the middle for Portis. We talk about how the run meta is so strong right now, but we've seen so many people, the people who are moving on to that final 32, the big common key is they all have run defense.
Exactly.
They've been able to hold the run game.
Exactly, and unfortunately to say that, TeamElijah really wasn't prepared stopping the run. And we kept saying that Nick is beast could pass the ball, but there was literally really no need at all to pass the ball in this game. And don't force your hand if you don't need to. He just took what his defense, what the opponent's defense gave him, and had success.
TeamElijah 5 of 7 passing the ball. Unfortunately, those 2 incompletions, they ended up in the hands of the players in the blue jerseys. Unfortunately, he's in the whites. 2nd and 5. Manning nowhere to go. The defense stepping up one more time as Griffin picks up his 2nd sack of the day.
Great coverage sack. I do like the fact that TeamElijah did go to an empty set, but unfortunately nothing was there. Great defense by Nick is beast.
Shaq Griffin making plays. As we'll hit the 2-minute warning. Nick is beast is beasting, up 24-7.
So now, if you're Pony and Little Man, you're looking at this game a little concerned on stopping this run?
Depends on how much run defense I have. Manning, quick throw to Delaney Walker. I mean, you're watching this and you're going, it's not like he's doing something special.
Sure.
I mean, it's not particularly unique. It is, he's running the meta offense as well as anybody. 4th and 6. Can TeamElijah stay alive? There are 3 blue jerseys there to escort Peyton Manning to the ground. Ryan Shazier with the play, and Nick is beast starts thinking about one more win.
Exactly, one more win, and he's going to be the Colts Club champion. He has a very hard next match, regardless who wins that. I can't wait to watch that game. The Little Man Pony, that game is going to be insane with energy.
Talk about 2 guys that I don't know if I'd ever want to face them in a live final. Like, it's different playing at home, but when you're sitting 10 feet away from Lil Man or 10 feet away from Pony, they can get in your head no matter how prepared you are.
Oh, yeah, and I love the fact that they're both like that. So to see both of them just going at each other is just going to be great. And when you Little Man, man, I really want to say that I've been playing this game for a long time. I want to say he's probably a top 20 player of all time. Anyone that just started playing might think I'm crazy, but he's had success every single year he's played this game. Can't wait to watch that game. This right here, though, heck of a performance by Nick is beast. Getting the job done. Amazing performance.
Yeah, Nick is beast trying to prove that Nick is best as he wins the first semifinal. As we take a look at how this one went down, Nick is